has indicated. Because it will be a lie then to say you are, for instance, going to have recruitment in Bumula and go and get people from Shinyalu, register in Bumula and be employed from Bumula. So I will take that matter up. And if Honorable Wamboka has more questions in regards to that and the names as he's requesting, I will then put the question to him, which of the names of the 14 that were recruited are not from his constituency.
Member from Bumula, do you have the list? You were given the list.
Honorable Speaker, National Assembly has asked the ministry to provide the names of the people they recruited in Bumula constituency. For crying out loud, why is the chairman passing back the ball to me? Because he knows he cannot produce those names, Honorable Speaker. And now, the chairman says, this is now a bygone, that it has passed. I find that too unreasonable, Honorable Speaker. Because this is how constituencies, different constituencies have been missing out, while others continue employing more people. It beats logic, Madam Speaker. Why would you pick children from Garissa constituency, for instance, and come and recruit them through Bumula constituency? Why would you pick Kiambu children to come and recruit them through Emhaya constituency? And now that he is admitting that it has happened, what measures do we have to put in place to ensure that those constituencies who suffered are restituted? What do we do to ensure that the missing slots that Bumula has been experiencing has them? What do we do, Mr. Chairman? What do we do? And this is not just 2023. This goes down to so many years of recruitment that some constituencies have not been producing children in the military. That is why, Honorable Speaker, you realize that the military is continually being politicized. That you cannot feel part and parcel of this country because of such things. The net effect, Honorable Speaker, of not recruiting children from every constituency, it means that progressively, when these people grow up the ladder, when they climb above that ladder, when they reach promotions, we will not have children from Emhaya, from Bumula getting promoted. When now it gets to leadership of the military, you will not get people from those regions getting positions of military, of leadership in the military. And it is so unfair. It goes against the Constitution of Kenya, Honorable Speaker. So the chairman is out of order. Can he tell this House when is he producing the names of the people who are recruited from Bumula constituency? Yeah, he's out of order. Mr. Chairman, you are out of order. And could you please take this House serious?
That's my prerogative, Honorable Wamboka, to declare him out of order, not yourself. But I'll give Honorable Russo, who has a point of order, and then I'll come to you, Honorable Koech.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable colleague who has just raised this very important question, he said the military is politicized. I think that is far from the truth. The military has recruitment centers. And even with the new sub-counties coming up, then it means there are more recruiting centers that are coming up in the military. But what is important and what he has raised is those recruiting officers in those recruiting centers must identify those young men and women who are coming to be recruited, that they actually come from those locations and sub-locations within that sub-county. I think what the honorable member from Bumula has suffered is potentially people moving from different places because of population or because of looking that it is easier to get employed or recruited there. But I believe the Honorable Chair has a task to make sure that the few who are being recruited from different sub-counties and constituencies are actually the bona fide residents of those areas, so that no area is unfairly disadvantaged. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I think the Honorable Chairperson, maybe it's easier that if you can't read out the names here, you can always provide them. Yes, provide them to the member, and then you can then come back and report to the House. And
I think, let me just, Honorable Wamboka, don't be emotional about it. I understand your pain and I really understand your concern. Madam Speaker, it is also not fair for me to bring the names of all the recruits that were picked from Bumula constituency. It is only fair if you said you want to engage with the Ministry of Defense to understand how it was done in Bumula constituency, and they can do it in private. Because also, these are Kenyans, these are people, and it is important that we keep them as private as possible. So I understand your pain, and I want to promise you that I will deal with it. And if I beg your indulgence, if you accept, I'll take the matter up and proceed and request the Ministry of Defense to invite you to explain to you how the recruitment was done in your constituency.
I think we have belabored this point, Honorable Wamboka. Yes, Honorable Wamboka, I'm helping you here so that you can get a resolution. Honorable Wamboka, I will help you get a resolution. Usually, the names are published in the dailies. Isn't that right? Honorable Chairperson, the names are normally published in the dailies. Per constituency? Let's proceed, Honorable Wamboka. I'll give you a minute before we... Okay, there's a point of order here, Honorable Wamboka. Honorable Wamboka, before you proceed, Honorable Wamboka, I'll give you a chance to proceed. Let's take the point of order from Honorable Pukosa, then we'll come to you.
Okay. Madam Speaker, I need guidance from your chair because military is a very sensitive and deals with the security of this country. Exposing the names of the military officers publicly affects the integrity and the security of the nation. And I think, yes, I think saying that you want the names from all over the country, I think we are playing into a very dangerous game. And therefore, if we want to speak, if we want to be specific to Bumula alone, then that can be at that.
Yes. And Honorable Wamboka, what we were saying is, and which is what the chairperson offered, is that you can have a meeting with him as representative of the people of Bumula, engage with the military, go through that list, and give them sufficient facts to confirm that those persons are not from Bumula constituency. I am sure that going forward, they shall ensure that the next recruitment will ensure that people from Bumula will be taken. So I think that way your problem will be resolved.
No.
Because I think at the end of the day, you just want to be able to prove to them that those persons are not from Bumula, and ensure that going forward, they shall have a better system of counter-checking where persons can be declared to come from Bumula. And I think that is something that can be resolved. And then you can later come back to the House and confirm that the matter has been resolved. Is that not the... Are you happy with that?
Honorable Speaker, please give me the mic. Honorable Speaker, I have a problem. When the chairman of Defense Committee wants to hide behind your chair, this is the National Assembly. These people were recruited publicly and during the day. Honorable Speaker, this is the National Assembly. There is no other house that is supreme, more supreme than this house. Honorable Speaker, that the Ministry of Defense went and recruited, in the name of recruiting people from Bumula, brought other people And that is the reason why he has not given those names, Honorable Speaker. And it is a question addressed to him. Why should I have to go to meet the minister in camera? No, I refuse to do so. This is the National Assembly of the Republic of Kenya. Honorable Speaker, we have asked the chairman to produce the people that were purportedly recruited in the Bumula constituency. It is period. We have honorable members who are also have the same problem, Honorable Speaker. My next problem, Madam Speaker, is that we just move forward like that. How? How do we move forward when constituency A has 20 people in the recruitment, while constituency Bumula B has 0? Continually, Bumula is disenfranchised. We cannot proceed like that, Honorable Speaker. And that is why we are saying we will not go to see the minister. The chair has to give the names of those people that were recruited in this house. This question was asked in this house, Honorable Speaker.
I think the chairperson is not saying he won't give the names. He's just saying it's prejudicial to make the names public, considering they are already in the military. That was the issue that he was raising. What's your point of order, Honorable Farah?
Mr. Speaker, Wamboka is my very good friend. But my point of order is this. And for the benefit of the House itself, you cannot discuss anything to do with ordinances, the weapons, the number of forces we have, the names of anything of our security forces. That is a strategic matter. Order. It's a... That... Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker.
Allow him, Honorable
Karoli,
just allow him to prosecute. You'll have a chance to respond. Order, honorable members. Honorable members, you will have an opportunity to respond.
My point of order, Mr. Speaker, can I explain? Can I explain?
Honorable Wamboka. Order, honorable members. Honorable Wamboka, we've given you so much. Hold on. Honorable Wamboka, we have given you great opportunity to prosecute your case. We are still prosecuting your case. You have not been gagged. Honorable Clive, if you have something to say, you can rise on a point of order and speak to it, but not heckle from your seats, because that way we will not make progress. He's allowed to let each member say their part. Then we can proceed, whether you disagree with it. Because how would you feel, Honorable Clive, when you will want to say something, if other people agree and heckle, how will you feel? Let everyone have their say. It doesn't necessarily mean that other people can speak and others cannot. So proceed, Honorable Farah.
I am not in any way. Can I have it? I am not in any way negating what somebody feels should be done. But I'm talking from the traditions of the House. If you want to discuss a matter that's of national security, you seek an appointment, you have the House in camera. And only then, listen, we have a nation and a sovereign state called Kenya, which belongs to all of us. There is no way in the world. No, I am on a point of, can I finish my point of order? You cannot discuss, and you are lucky because if I was on the chair there, I would throw you out if you insist on that. Thank you.
Honorable Chairperson of the committee,